gonna do is just place the pork shoulder right here, and then the pan underneath it to catch all those drippings.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite easy go-to meals on a pellet grill, pulled pork. For this recipe you're going to need one pork butt. This is an 8.3 pound pork butt with the bone in. An aluminum pan that is large enough for the pork butt to fit into. 32 ounces of chicken bone broth. You could just use regular chicken broth here if you want, but I like the flavor of bone broth. A spice blend rub. Here I'm using the Zesty from the Bearded Butchers. We like this one because it makes easy pulled pork tacos, and we can freeze the leftovers for tacos later or making nachos. And lastly, some aluminum foil to wrap this once it gets up to temperature. And that's it. Pretty easy shopping list on this one. All right, now it's time to prep our pork butt. Before we did this, we started preheating our pellet grill to 185 degrees. So it'll be up to temp once we get this done. The beauty of this method is that you can contain the mess within the pan that you're gonna use for the whole process. So first we gotta get this wrapping off. Next, using some paper towels, we're just gonna dry off the pork butt. And season right in this pan. Some people will take this pork cap off. I prefer to leave it on. I think it adds a lot of flavor during the cooking process. You're gonna wanna go pretty liberal with this. Making sure you get everything, including the sides. One of the mistakes people make in their prep on pork butt is they start with a cold pork butt. This has been out of the refrigerator for 3 hours at this point, just to try to come up to room temperature. That way you're starting at 60 to 70 degrees internal and not 32 to 36. It'll save you a lot of time on your cook. All right, now with this fully seasoned, we're gonna leave it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you can see that the moisture has started to be pulled out of this pork, which is what we wanted because it's gonna suck those spices in. So before we take it down to the grill, we're just gonna put in our 2 temperature probe, so you don't have to worry about it while we're down there. As I mentioned before, the grill is preset to 225. What we're gonna do is just place the pork shoulder right here, and then the pan underneath it to catch all those drippings. That'll help with cleanup later, trust me. And on the BFG, you've got this great pass-through. For your temperature probes. And those report right back to the app, so I'll be able to monitor this all day. Now we're gonna leave it at 225 for either 4 hours or until it reaches 145 degrees. Whichever one comes first. Okay, so we have hit our desired temperature right on schedule. 4 hours in, 145. First thing we're gonna do is take this pan out. Set that on the shelf. And we're very carefully gonna transfer the pork butt to the pan. Into that pan, I'm gonna pour our bone broth. This is not for you. Some will say this is cheating. It's not a competition. I'm gonna wrap it in foil. Back on the grill. Now we're gonna bump the temp to 350 until that pork butt reaches 203 to 206 degrees. And I can control that temperature remotely, so I'm gonna try to time it for another 4 hours, but I don't think I'm gonna have to touch it.
We've hit 206 on the meat, so we're going to pull this out. Disconnect the probes. We'll take it upstairs and unwrap it. All right, we let this rest for 10 minutes. Cover it. Ooh, that looks good. Pull these out.
My mistake is that I always try to shred it when it's still gonna burn the nerve endings off my fingers.
There it is, all shredded. Ready for some nachos.
I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below to let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to EJ Does Everything for more awesome content like this, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.